Hey guys, welcome to my video. Today I'll be reviewing Jad Parks, and this is the legendary pilot for the Mercury. And I think this is interesting in a way that since the Ares is actually getting speed nerfed during its when it has its shield up. So I think when it's using its ability, bots like Mercury. Obviously, I think the Blitz is actually Blitz and Hellburner, and those are very good bots to counter Ares in future. But honestly, I think even Mercury can catch up with Ares when it's using its ability. So I think this is an interesting one because a lot of people did see the Mercury as one of the counters for the Ares, especially in the small maps. Special pilot skill assigned to Mercury is 15% damage buff, so that is pretty good, just like the Aljun. And I think the Mercury needs that because of all the tanky bots out there, Invader, Falcon, and Fenrir as well. Now a lot of people think that Mercury is like the counter to the Ares, and especially in the small maps, and I agree with that. But I think it's a little bit too difficult to run Mercury in a little bigger maps in general, because this meta, like all the other robots, have fast speed, just like the walking speed itself, and just Mercury seems not as fast. Like especially trying to use Hell Dive was not an easy task in like longer maps. Obviously in Beacon Rush it will work better. If you play Domination a lot, it's not as good because you can't go face to face that easily. So the Ares is getting nerfed, right? They have been trying this for quite a bit, especially with the Shield Breaker. Although that's now scrapped because of the negative feedback, and it's probably gonna mess up all the shielded bots and all the bots that have shield, all the bots that really rely on shields, and they're especially the ones that aren't that very strong. So Shield Breaker is scrapped, but Ares is still getting nerfed, and I think the most recent announcement, I think they mentioned that the Ares is getting 25% speed nerf while it's having its shield up. So that is interesting, and a lot of people think that because Ares is getting nerfed, Mercury might be stronger because it can catch up to Ares while it's using its ability. I think it's gonna be a little bit stronger for a little bit, and then when people stop using Ares and start using tanky bots, the Mercury is probably gonna be not as strong. So in this video, you guys are watching MK2 Mercury with one maxed out thermonuclear. Weapons are all maxed out. Last Stand is maxed out, and anti-control is maxed out. So what I'm trying to say here is this is like the best version of Mercury, right? And in the video, sometimes I go up against like Falcons, Fenrir, all those bots. The Hell Dive doesn't do that much. So now, having said that, let's really talk about whether Jad Parks is going to be worth it. Personally, I don't think it is worth it. Not because of its special skill on Mercury. I think the Aljun has damage buff as well. I think the Aljun is very similar to legendary pilot of Mercury, but I think you have to kind of really think about the Mercury robot. Will this be viable in future? And something that I don't upgrade is upgrade counter robots to another robot that is getting nerfed. And when some robot gets nerfed, and if Mercury happens to be a counter, it's gonna be strong for quite a bit, but people are gonna switch out. Here I think, yeah, I jumped right into Fenrir, or not Fenrir, traditionalist Falcon here, and the Aljun is obviously hitting. Aljun is probably doing more damage, and you could kind of see my hell dive, but it wasn't significant. And obviously the Falcon, if it was one-on-one, you could easily repair, and that Falcon, I don't think it even had last stand. So this is the best version of Mercury, and I wouldn't spend too much resources on robot that is kind of unstable in future meta. So that is my take on this. So some of you might have different opinions though, because if you just love playing Mercury, then no one can really stop you, just go for it. But this is really strictly my opinion, especially because I like to play somewhat meta. I think it's really important to kind of use your resources efficiently. I mean, that's obvious, but if you have doubts about some certain things and you are kind of curious about upgrading whatever, just don't do it. Just kind of wait. I think that's kind of a rule of thumb that I go with. I think the Mercury's hell dive radius is too small as well. A lot of people will disagree with me, but I mean, that's just kind of my opinion. Maybe I don't play the Mercury as well because obviously I don't have this robot in my own account, and if I don't have it in my own account, I don't play it as much. So, and I don't run the Battle Wreck account a lot either. So anyway, so Jad Parks, interesting. It's very good legendary pilot, but the robot itself is kind of unstable in future meta, is my final take on this item. So I think now at this point I think I pretty much said everything I wanted to say, because I feel like I'm repeating myself, and I probably am, but I think the commentary is better when it's not cut up. So that is it, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. And obviously I do have a couple more footages left, and probably gonna put music on it. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, recently I've got a lot of new subscribers, so I might do a live stream in future, just to kind of say hi and just kind of do maybe Q&A. And no one really asks me any questions, but if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. See you guys.
Somewhere on the sea, it got a little longer, so it seems. I burned out, so to speak. Now come a little closer. I feel a little light in the light track. I felt a bit of bad, but I came back. There's still a little light in the light track. Still a bit of good, so good. And I know just what to say, and I know just what to do. And I'm so sick of pain, but it's all too quick with you. Losing this game, I can't afford to be losing this game. And I know you're the safest bet. The rules in my mind, can't find the words, no I can't seem to find. But I'm really trying to get reason right. Let's take our time and choose whether we win or yellow, whether we deep or shallow. Please me now, cause we're about to lose. Whether we bite or hello, whether we stay or jello. Sometimes, honey, me, you put a
exposure.
Do you mind to quit your pretending? Truth or false, this shit never ending. Hear me now and stop condescending. You see I'm begging, you hear me begging. If you're sick for love, don't try to hide it. Find it deep inside and try to hide it. If there's a way, I wanna know we tried it. Quit your games and now that you denied it. Losing this game, I can't afford to be losing this game. And I know you're the safest bet. The rules in my mind can't find the words, no I can't seem to find. But I'm really trying to get reason, right, and take our time and choose. Whether we green or yellow, whether we deep or shallow. Please me now, cause we're about to lose. Whether we buy or hello, whether we stick or jello. I got room and make amends, but can't go through the same regrets. It could feel so good on mine. Love by love, again, 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 again. And I know you're the safest bet. Yellow, whether we deep or shallow. Please me now, cause we're about to lose. Whether we buy or hello, whether we step or jump.